Hi kids, I'm your Sheriff Rick Staley. My job, as well as every other member of the Flagler County Sheriff's Office, is to keep you, your friends, and your family safe. A big part of keeping you safe is making sure that you know how to call for help during an emergency by dialing 911. I hope that you will never have to call 911, but if you do, know that we will always be there to answer, and that once you call, help is on the way.
Hi, 911 is a super special telephone number that you can call when you need help in an emergency. Not every emergency requires you to call 911. Let's go over a few examples and you can tell me if you think we should call 911 or not. Then we will hear from our school resource deputies to hear the answer. You are walking home from school and you notice your neighbor's house has flames coming out of the roof. Should you call 911?
Call 911. If you ever see flames or smell smoke coming from a house, call 911 immediately. Do not approach the house. We don't want you to get hurt.
You're running late for school and your little sister hid your shoes. Do you call 911?
No, because your sister hiding your shoes isn't exactly an emergency.
You're home alone and you see someone trying to climb into your window. Should you call 911?
So that's definitely a great question. So if somebody's outside of your residence trying to break in, you should definitely call 911.
If your neighbor's dog is barking and keeping you up in the middle of the night, should you call 911?
By all means, no. Do not call 911. Being annoyed is not an emergency.
If you see a car accident and someone is hurt, should you call 911?
Yes, you call 911 and then the dispatcher will ask you several questions as to where you're located and how many vehicles are involved, and then they're going to ask you if you're hurt or if there's any injuries.
If your mom slips and falls and she can't get up, should you call 911? What do you think, McGrath? Good answer.
Yes, you absolutely should call 911. And be prepared for the dispatchers to ask you certain questions like what your address is, if there's any obvious injuries, if she's bleeding, or anything that you can tell them. They're going to need all the information they can get.
If you have to call 911, remember these tips. 911 is only for emergencies. Know your location. If you don't know your address, look for a piece of mail, landmarks, or buildings around you. Always answer the dispatcher's questions and follow their instructions. Remember, just because the dispatcher is asking questions does not mean that they haven't already sent you help. If you accidentally call 911, don't hang up. Stay on the line until the dispatcher answers and let them know that your call was an accident. You will not be in trouble if you accidentally call 911.
Remember, 911 is the best way to get help during an emergency. Our friendly dispatchers are always here to answer the phone, even in the middle of the night. Thank you for watching and stay safe.